Great films are great films no matter what they're about.
What kind of films usually pull your attention?
Everything. So I think every male should see Sense and Sensibilities and Amelie. But I also love Saving Private Ryan.
So that what makes him so sensitive.
Well, because you spent so many years reviewing movies.
I saw every documentary, every foreign language film. Right. Every film that came down the pike I reviewed and talked about and watched and listened. And I don't have one genre of taste. But we've been trying to make a really good film. So we started making this film called Words and Pictures 2 months ago. Well, I've been on it for 3 years. And here's some of the photos. That's our director, Fred Skepsey, on the right, and our RA camera, the RA Flex camera. And by the way, there's Fred with our students in the film. The little girl on the left was in Juno.
Oh, wow.
She was the one that's standing outside the abortion clinic.
The one that the whole movie is kind of a...
Valerie Tien. She's one of our main students in the film.
What is your film about?
That's Bruce Davison. I'll tell you in a second. That's Bruce Davison, nominated for an Oscar. And that's Margot Kidder's sister on the left. That's Janet Kidder. And Margot Kidder was in the Superman movie years ago.
Well, you just got quite the star-studded cast now, don't you, Gary?
That's Patricia von Brandenstein, and in the back is Juliette Binoche painting, that painting. Because it's called Words and Pictures. She's an artist. Clive Owen is a literature teacher. But that woman in the foreground in that back one won the Oscar for Amadeus. That's our art director, our production designer. That's our buddy Curtis Birch, our producer on the film, and Frankie and I with Laco Films in Dallas are the co-producers on this film. And there we are we're at the last day of filming, and we're at Dina's apartment. Dina is Juliette Binoche, Oscar winner Juliette Binoche.
Wow.
And these photos mean a lot to me because they're behind the scenes. Nobody will ever see those photos other than on this show.
Will you tell us what it's about now?
Words and Pictures. Words is Clive Owen, and he teaches English at a high school, honors English. He believes in the power of language, and he's been drunk for 10 years. He's on the verge of being fired every other day, but he's a great teacher. And she believes in pictures. She's an artist, and she teaches honors art, and believes that you don't need words. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. And there's all this sexual tension between these two 48-year-olds because how many movies are age appropriate? Usually it's a 48-year-old guy and a 23-year-old girl, and they're both 48 years old and they're both teaching, and there's all the sexual tension, but it's about getting students to paint and getting students to write. And they start a competition in the high school. What's more important in your life, words or pictures?
Haley, what is your take on all of this? I mean, you've seen him obviously go through, watching films and being a film critic, and then kind of on the other side of it all. How has it maybe not affected y'all's relationship, but has it been interesting to see him in this journey?
Completely, and I don't know too many people who get to really follow their dreams and leave stability to go off on a whim. And the whole process was fascinating and exciting. And then every time somebody else signed on, because somebody else knew how smart it was and what a great script it was.
Yeah.
It was
Isn't it so fun when you're dating somebody, but you're with somebody and I bet those calls when he'd be like, Clive Owen's in, this person's in, and you just get so excited and you just want to celebrate your partner. That's such an exciting time.
And we did that for 3 years. I mean, we were in and out of the fetal position for 3 years with the actors.
You've said fetal position like 3 times.
I know, because that's what it feels like sometimes. And then when you finally sign all of that, when you have an Oscar-winning art director, the director, Fred Skepsey, directed Roxanne with Steve Martin, Cry in the Dark with Meryl Streep, Plenty with Meryl Streep, 6 Degrees of Separation with Will Smith. That's our director. Wow. And the script by Gerald Pegall, man, it's all because you have a great screenplay, and you can't make it if you don't have a great screenplay.
And it's not like a lot of other things. It's not. It's a very smart film, and I think that's why Gary's partners and signing on with Curtis was really so important because that was their whole goal.
So when can we expect to see it?
Well, 4 months of editing, and then we'll that shot in a perfect world. We'll see it in November and December.
Well, you better come back.
Shooting now?
So, yeah, we're finished. We just wrapped this week.
And now you'll go into edit.
Right, now we're editing for 4 months. And our business partners, Richard and Derek and Wade, God bless you. Thank you so much. We're doing all this together.
Are you going to try to go the festival circuit?
I think, we'll probably do one big one, and then hopefully it's Toronto, and you never know. I mean, I can't promise. Editing will be finished when it's finished, but the point is we get it in theaters.
Hey, the point is you got it done. It was your dream, you followed your dream, you made it happen, and that's always inspiring.
Congratulations.
We have a British actor, a French actress, an Australian director. We shot a film that takes place on the east coast of Maine, on the west coast of Canada, by 19 Dallas Texans who financed this.
I was going to say, and you're a Texan.
Isn't that amazing? It should work.